It's September 22nd, the first day of fall, and this is my final Sandcastle crop report for the season. I'm actually in the walnut tree right now, which is loaded with walnuts. I have shut down my free fruit stand for the season, and so what's left is just what we're going to see now. This sick old apple tree is not producing any good apples anymore, so it's about time for it to go away, so it's probably going to get cut down soon. The cherry tree produced enormous quantities of really good cherries this year. This is a Brayburn apple tree in my orchard area. It seems to be more interested in producing leaves rather than fruit, but at least there's some fruit here. Next to it is my pear tree, which is loaded with pears. I'll have plenty of pears to eat for quite a while. And last is my peach tree, which only produced 3 peaches this year because most of the tree fell off last year, but they were really delicious peaches. This is the wild plum tree. I picked about 75 pounds of plums from this tree this year. This is Whitebird Creek today. It's come up a few inches since we had a really good long rain last night. This is the air intake for the passive air conditioning system, which is now closed up for the season. But this is where the cool air goes in that cools the house in summertime. The windows up on the top of the tower on the house and also over in the garage are now closed for the season. I'm no longer dumping heat. I'm trying to save heat to heat the house at night when it gets cold out here. I'm now in the micro garden courtyard. The blueberry patch, kind of overgrown with weeds, but had lots of good blueberries this year. The strawberry patch is really overgrown and had lots of really good strawberries this year, but they came in July. It's supposed to be June bearing, but they all came in July because of the weird weather we had this fall. I only got about 3 cantaloupes, which is unfortunate, but due to the weird weather this season, it was lucky I got anything. The vegetables are all done. The corn cage, I'm down to just a few ears left. The tomato wall is still producing lots of tomatoes, but it's only about half as thick as it normally would get in a year like this. So I'm probably only going to get maybe 400 tomatoes at the most from harvesting this. So far I've got 306 tomatoes. When the frost comes, I'll probably have several hundred, if not more, green tomatoes to get rid of. But the number of tomatoes getting ripe now is getting kind of reducing down, so that's pretty much it for the season for gardening. My project now is going to be to work on the garage project and other stuff that's going to take up my time. So this is sort of the last report on the micro garden and the Sandcastle crop report for 2022.